We lit live. This is WBBC Chicago. Yeah. 77.3, your hottest digital station. Now in digital HD sound.
Hey man, it's your boy Killa D, and you rocking with Chicago 77.3 DJ Malone. Three, two, one.
Yeah, man. How you guys doing out there? It's the one and only DJ Malone, man. Chicago 77.3, the best place to be at on any day, really. Today is a very, first of all, happy 4th of July to you. Today is a very, very special day. The reason why I say that is because, people, when you have a person who's consistent, dedicated to his craft, this is a proud moment for me because I've seen a lot of people don't know the history between me and this man. So I met this guy 10 years ago online. When before it was cool to meet people online.
Yeah.
We did a mixtape. That mixtape was cool. The very first one had the trust.
Yes, sir.
From that standpoint, he just kept on going, kept on rolling. When I say that the people like program directors, DJs, not just, your lower tier DJs. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm talking about Killa D, Michael Watts.
Yes, sir.
Radiohead, people, 97.9, 93, 93.7 in Louisiana.
Yes,
big shout outs to Eric, man. I see you, man. Big E, what's going on?
Yes, sir.
I'm so happy for this individual because he's really, there is no point, people. If you're gonna make it, you're gonna put in the work. Killa D, what's going on, man?
Man, what's going on, man? What's going on?
How you feeling, Jeff?
I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed.
Hey, I appreciate you being here, man. Congratulations on everything, man.
Appreciate it, man. Life has definitely been life, man.
Hey, it's so good to see you, man. So good. Let's go ahead and dive in and just into like, when did you know that the plaque was like it was attainable at this point?
Actually, I found out about this website. I think it's called like Musique or something like that.
Okay.
It was one of my good friends, DJ Bad.
Okay.
And she told me about it, and I was just like, okay, let me go check it out. It not only has independent artists, it has like major artists, you know what I'm saying, too, what credits they may have did or songs and stuff like that. So I looked into it. I was just going down. He has you set up an account. He was like, hey, man, you have a regular account. You can check and see which songs are on there.
Yeah.
So I went and typed in my name, obviously, claimed my name, and then I sent down the songs, and every songs I was featured on. I was like, wow, it shows like TikTok, Shazam, YouTube, SoundCloud. Like it shows like everything, every stream, everything you've done. So I was just like, man, Well, once I seen that, you can be able to customize a plaque for the views. And I looked and I was like, man, they had all these views and sounds. And I didn't even know all this. I don't put in this much work and had all this going.
Yeah. I
went and, man, as soon as they gave me that green light to order that plaque,
hey,
I said, man, I'm about to order this ASAP.
Hey, I'm proud of you, man. Just seeing how everything comes about, you always stay consistent, no matter what. How do you feel about your journey from start to now?
Bittersweet, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely lost like a lot of close people in the music industry. I've lost a lot of close friends. Had to cut off people that I didn't want to cut off, but it was all a part of the process. And people that really truly know me and know my story, know the stuff that I've been through, man. From people telling me to, like give up music. Even when I was homeless, like people telling me, start giving up music or like, why are you doing it? But like, it's that I believed in myself. You know what I'm saying? When I was homeless, like I was still promoting myself as though, like I'm not in the situation I'm in. Yeah. So it's just like, that's the only thing that was keeping me mentally strong. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's the music and me just seeing myself out there, me just hearing myself on the radio. Like, you know, that may not mean that to some people, but man, like in the inside, like I be smiling, like I be, man, turned up in the inside, you know, when I hear myself on the radio. Like, that's man, that's really me on the radio, man.
Do you still get that butterfly feeling when you still hear it?
Man, yeah, man. Every time, man, I'll be like, man, let me hurry up and go tune in, man. Let me hurry up and go catch myself on the radio, man. So, you know, especially when it hits like bigger markets or, you know, a DJ I end up really networking with, and he be like, hey, man, you playing on the radio.
Yeah. Where were you the very first time you heard your song on the radio? Where were you?
Oh, man. Actually, I was here in Houston, man. Shout out DJ Hollygrove and OG Ron C. Y'all forever and always be grateful for them, man, because it started with them. A lot of people don't even know. I was going to the DJ mixers at the Rap Loud Studios, and that's when I was doing mixers back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to mixers and stuff back then. So it started with them. And I was coming home, I think like from church or from the store or something, and I heard one of my hit singers, which was Don't Be Afraid featuring Theezy. Heard on the radio. And it was on 93.7. And I was like, I was just turning. Oh, wait, that's me on the radio.
Yeah.
That's me on the radio. You know, they had, you know, School in the Shop on Sundays. And I was like, oh my gosh, man, I'm on the radio, bro. Like,
that was amazing.
And that just been because they already seen me.
Yeah. Like
every Tuesday or every time they had an event, like they seen me. And people was just like, man, like, who is this guy? Like, he keep coming up to us. He's always at these events. He always talking to this person, take a picture of that person, that DJ. And yeah, man, like a lot of people don't know, like, Don't Be Afraid was playing at PV too.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, what's his name? DJ Tetris.
Okay.
Shout out to him, man. He, like, when he was at PV. So, and stuff like this started elevating from them, man.
Wow.
I was like, wow. And then the next one was About That featuring me and Just No Mac. That just took off, and I think like I started getting a lot of traction in Atlanta then.
Yeah. Because
I was going out there. Shout out Tampa Mystic. So I was out there with her and DJ Such and Such and like some more DJs, man. Like, stuff was just crazy, man.
Hey, but you know what though, man? Like, that I always commend, like I told you off air, I always commended you about that. Being persistent, and not giving up. Mm-hmm. Even when the going got tough, you still kept on going. I want to dive back in a little bit and go back a little bit further.
Okay.
Let's talk about how you started music real quick.
Okay.
I know how you did it, but I want the audience to get to know. So Killa D, where did the name come from at first?
Man, the name came from my cousin, DJ Timmy, up in Minden, Louisiana, man, my hometown. And it was me, him, and a couple of family members with him. And, like, we just had this group. And it was like I can't even remember, man. It was like an old Boosie song. Like, 'cause I remember walking from my side of town to his side of town to the projects.
Yeah.
And, man, we used to record in the studio, man, egg cartons and stuff up. And we should just be like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, writing rhymes and stuff like that, past sweating and stuff. Like, man, how you like, man, you know, every song they used to put out, I used to be like, man, who is that? Who is that? And I just like, man, look, this me, man. Hey, man, you killed that beat, bro. I'm gonna call you Killa D. Yeah. So that's how my name ended up developing, man. So I was just like, man, bro, like this is gonna be a journey right here, man. After that, that's when we started putting mixtapes like in the streets and stuff. Started with me and him, and we was giving out mixtapes, passing out mixtapes everywhere. Like, we was printing them up and writing our name like, hey, this is my mixtape, put them in the gas station stores. Man, I still get mixtapes pressed up and give them out. Because, I mean, some program directors like Eric T, for example, like, you know, he'll take it.
Yeah, real. But you know what, though? That's dedication right there, man.
Yeah.
I want to go ahead and get into the Poppit joint, man. Talk to us about how all this came about, Poppit. Man.
Well, a lot of people don't know the backstory of that, man. I've been sitting on that hook alone for 10 years. I never could find the right tempo or the right beat to go with it.
Okay.
So shout out Trunk Killers. Once he sent me that beat pack and I heard that bah, 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 like in the, like you got the instrumental and you could hear like in the back, and I was just like, man, I kept saying to myself, but at this time Houston had shut down, so I was in Kentucky at the time living.
Okay.
And my DJ Reezy had took me to this engineer. I recorded it with him in Kentucky. Dope studio, man.
Okay.
And man, I recorded. Right foot left foot right. Gone, bending over, Poppit, do it all night.
Yeah.
Pimp said it best, man. I'm trying to get you. And I kept saying it. At first, I was saying it. I was just like, man, I don't know if this gonna go. But as soon as he hit that play button and ran it back, I was like, oh, man, I got me a hit. I know this gonna be a hit right here. So as soon as I got back to Houston, I performed it at the Loud Fest Festival. I performed it there. And then the first person actually that got the record was Callie. She was the first person that got the record, man, because it was between her and like 2 other radio stations that was fighting over it just to try to see who gonna debut it first, because that's how hot it was when I dropped it.
Wow.
Because people haven't heard nothing else from me for probably about 2 years after about that.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The timeline would be about that. Okay.
Yeah. So once I did that, I was just like, man, got that out, and then man, it went crazy. Next thing I know, got it to Webby.
Okay.
Shout out DJ T Gutter. Matter of fact, RIP DJ T Gutter, man. RIP, bro. Appreciate you, man. He had sent it to Webby, and Webby had it on his top 10 countdown.
Wow.
And next thing I know, like people all over from Louisiana, like people all over Louisiana was just hitting me up, like, bro, like man, you like Webby jamming out to your stuff. Like, it ran so viral, like people were starting that. It was finna be a remix that them came out already. I was like, nah, man, ain't no remix yet.
Yeah.
So after that hit, and this when I first found out about it being on Media Base.
Okay.
And shout out DJ Fusion for putting that report for me. And once I found out, man, it had between the time of COVID, it had hit in Corpus Christi, both stations. It had hit like 3 different markets in Louisiana. Obviously, it had hit 97.9 in Dallas. Columbus, Georgia, it played that like 28 times. Like, man, there was a bunch of stations on there, and it just like took off. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
So ever since then, like I started, pulling the reports and stuff, and I was like, man, like this is gonna be my record. This gonna take me back.
That's wonderful, man. We're going to talk about all the back end stuff when we come back, but you want to go and introduce it real quick?
Hey, man, y'all check out my hit single, Poppit, featuring Louisiana Cash, Nightmare Judy, produced by Trunk Killers.
Definitely, man. Run it up, run it all the way up, man. Chicago 77.3, let go. Chicago, man, 77.3, the best place to be at on any day, really, man. We still got my guy, Killa D, is in the building, man, and left foot right. Let me ask you this, man. As far as like when that first came out, did you really think about a dance or like what was the mind process? Like, was this gonna be like, okay, this is it. This is gonna be the one that's gonna take me over the moon?
Actually, you know what? First person asked me, I never really did think about like a dance for it, or I put it on TikTok, but. I guess I think it's just gonna be one of those things that like it'll catch on to people like later type.
Right.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So say like the record takes off, then people just go look it up. Like how people be looking it up on Shazam and stuff, like then it'll like it'll pick up like that. That's how I figure.
Right.
But I mean, it may be now. I mean, I don't know. I don't really, honestly engage on TikTok.
Why you so goddamn humble, man? Just say, hey, yo, man, I did this, man. Let me do my thing, yo.
I know, man. I don't know. It just always been me, man. I always had a good heart, humble spirit, man. I'll be. I guess because I've been through so much, so right. I always, try to stay humble, but. That don't mean what I'm saying. I won't pop my shit.
Yeah.
I will pop my shit on your ass.
Yeah, flex that, man. Flex that.
DJ, tell me what up.
Hey, what now? And you're really big with relationship with DJs.
Yeah.
Explain to me what's the importance of building relationship with DJs.
Man, the importance of it is so important, man. I say. Capital letters important, man, because the DJs is the people that you do need, man. Forget that whole artists don't need DJ crap and all this, man. Like, you need the DJs, because who else gonna break your records, man? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I understand it's the industry. You know, you got your good and your bad, but that's up to you to, you know what I'm saying, like, weed out who's the good and the bad and who to do business with. That's why they say research. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, my level of build a relationship with DJs are different than other people. You know what I'm saying? I don't just check on you just because you play my record a few times or one time. Like, man, I genuinely care about people, man. And
I can say that he hits me up. Just, hey, you good, fam? Fuck all the others here. You know
what I'm saying? Like, I literally check on people, bro, because I've lost people. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, they, you know, y'all human too, man. Y'all just you know what I'm saying? A machine that's out here, y'all human too. So, you know, y'all got feelings. You got to check on y'all too, man.
Definitely, man.
For sure.
So what's next?
Man, what's next? Actually, right now, man, it's been in the chamber. I got another song we're gonna drop. I ain't gonna, know what I'm saying, tell that yet. I do have another project. Yeah. Honestly, I got the names together. It's been a few months, but I've had that together. I haven't got a name specifically for the name of the project yet. But as far as songs, like, you know, this one here will be more of the growth of, you know what I'm saying, the growth of Killa D, you know what I'm saying? Like, telling, like, what I've been through more, really just letting go, like, a lot of hurt and grudges and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, speaking, like, more positivity, you know what I'm saying? Speaking about, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, I got married last year, you know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, man.
My newborn son, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Congratulations on all that, man.
Yeah, he changed me, you know, so it's just like, you know, I'm ready to put out, you know, that positivity, man. You know, the other side of me, that storytelling me that y'all don't know. Y'all just know Killa D for, you know what I'm saying, for club hits. Y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'll say the carrying. You know, y'all don't know that side of me. You know, the storytelling, the song that y'all skip and miss. You probably do listen to the song Small City Big Dreams, number 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Like the stuff like Trust and Remember the Days and Motivation Talk. You know what I'm saying? I know that's starting to gravitate to a lot of people now, the Motivation Talk song, because, you know, there's. And I thought of like a Jeezy flow when I wrote that song, when I came up with Motivation Talk, because it was just that, you know, people was counting me out. People were still talking like, oh, well, he ain't gonna make it. He's still, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing. Oh, he just, or as they say, oh, he missed just internet radio. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just had to put the, you know, the Motivation Talk song out there.
And see, I think we're coming out of the stance of the internet radio, because podcasts, digital. You know, you look at, you know, like Joe Rogan, like, you know, he's making millions, you know, off of the podcast. Digital has really taken over. So I think, and this is what I say on, even if the Breakfast Club was to ever go off air, and they go strictly on YouTube, they will be okay.
Yeah. They'll be all right, because I just figure, and it's like people. Some artists hustle like ass backwards, you know what I'm saying? Me, I don't care what you got going on. I don't care if you got podcast, internet radio, man, you got something set up at the house. I'm going to come through. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. This just, you know what I'm saying? Like, exposure is exposure. You don't know who these people may know, who don't know, what people may be watching, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they audience and everything. So me, I just, like, I rather do it. You know what I'm saying? And I always started with, you know what I'm saying, with the internet or whatever. That's how I ended up getting my first plaque. Hello. Like, you know what I'm saying? I started with the internet, so you know, now it's just like next, okay. And now I'm on the now I'm on the FM. I am actually on the Billboard. You know what I'm saying? I might not be top 200 or whatever, but I am on the Billboard. So, but that's the next goal.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So,
what is that dedication always came from? Like when growing up, like, you know, being persistent like that.
Yeah, man, it's always been in me, because. I get, it's the fact that I don't like anybody telling me like I can't do something or something. Like somebody trying to put me in a box. Okay. I don't like that. Like, you try to put me in a box. Oh, you gonna be this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to work around you. I'm not saying like I'm gonna get even, but I know how to work around you. So say, you know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't been supporting me, or you haven't, like, okay, you know, like the record. Okay, cool. I ain't gonna bash you. Ain't gonna talk about you. Guess what? Yeah. I'm going to go find that next person, that next DJ, or whoever around in your camp or whatever, post them or hit them up, network with them, and they were like it. I'm going to make sure to circle back to get to you. I ain't got to know what I'm saying, bash or because I'm not trying to blackball my name. I'm not trying to have my name bashed or none of that. So I'm gonna make a way to make you fuck with me.
Hey, I like that. He said, either way, you're gonna hear from me, goddammit.
You're gonna hear from me, man.
Either way. Hey, man. I wanted to say I really do appreciate you first and foremost. Just being who you are and never giving up. Like I said before at the beginning, I'm very, very proud of you, man. I mean that, and it gives me pride knowing that I helped in that journey somewhere.
Yeah, and it's a lot of people. That's why this whole part of doing this media run is important to me, because I wanted to make sure I make stops to the important people, even people I reached out to help me achieve this. So it's like, okay, I might not can get your plaque right now, but I'm going to. But let me stop by the station. Yeah. Let me come do an interview with you. Let me we take a picture with the plaque. You take a picture of the plaque to help, so that people can see the process. Yeah. And see that, hey, like, you've been along this journey.
Yeah. And like I said, a lot of artists don't see that because they only see what happens at the very end. Yeah. They don't understand the whole process. I know before we went off, to play the record, you were talking about pulling your records off of Media Base, digital radio tracker. How important is that, knowing your analytics and knowing your back end?
And it's funny you said analytics too, because literally when I did, the performance with you, man, analytics went up on that, like that just that video. I think probably within 2 days, them all hit 500 views within 2 days.
That's amazing.
And it's just like, you have to go. You need to know your markets and the people, that likes your record, because you need to hurry up and have it set up.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't at first, when I first got my report, because it's like 2 stations I've lost, but it's just like, I know who they are. Like, I can, reach out to them still, but it's important for you to pull those records so that you can go to them, go to their city. You got fans there. Basically, if they playing you like that, man, go there. You got fans there. You can go do an interview and go from there, man. Like, you can just build.
That's amazing, man.
So,
hey, man, we got Killa D's in the goddamn building.
Hey, man.
I know. We're doing a Poppit, but is there anything in the works as far as music wise?
I do have this record called Hard Times. It just really releasing a lot of when I was homeless, when I was struggling, just, what I'm saying, just taking stuff like another direction, I'm not saying like, the club songs ain't, what I'm saying, like where it's at, but it's just like the generation, what I'm saying, like it's not the same anymore. It's not, what I'm saying, it's not fun, versus, when we put out club records like back in 2000s or just now, it's not fun. Like, it's more chill music and all this other crazy stuff. So I want to take a different approach and bring back like that real music, what I'm saying, like that storytelling music, man, which is okay to share and put out.
Yeah. Are you, like, inside, are you happy? Are you happy?
Yeah, man, I'm happy, man. Like, I can't. I went through a lot, like, mentally, man. And if any person knows, if you know me for years, other than that, my wife know. Like, she know what I've been through, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like my demons and stuff that I had to process through. That includes childhood. That includes people I've lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she helped bring me through. You know what I'm saying? The hurt and pain. And especially now, with my son. So it's just like I have to definitely keep pushing on, especially, you know what I'm saying, like for my son, because, it's just like I don't want to be, it's like I'm afraid that I will be a failure to him, So it's just like, I'd rather keep pushing and doing everything I need to do.
When you first started, you didn't have a counterpart. Now you have a wife now.
Yeah.
What is the difference? I mean, of course, being single, I understand that, but what do you think it's now having a real partner there behind you? Is there a difference? Do you see a difference?
Yeah, man, cause I mean, my wife know this too. Like, then, man, I was wilding, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I mean, the people that know me, like, I was wilding, man. Like, I was in the streets. I mean, I was just clubbing all the time, but it I ain't gonna say all the time. It was a mixture of both. Like, I was still like doing music. Like I was in the clubs. Then again, like it was times like I was just partying a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't. It was just like, oh well, like I was always in trouble, bro. Like for real. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, you know, when she came along, it's just like, you know, I got on something like and then too, seeing people that, you know, they got hurt that I've lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that made me sit down too. It wasn't like apart. It was back to back, like years. Like it started with Riri in 2016. Then started with Just No Mag, which was a label mate, which I had another hit single with. He died in 2017. And then I lost AMG Santana. Had Don't Be Afraid remix with him, and it just had 2 hit songs, and you know, and just, you know what I'm saying, lost them and the fact that me and him are the only 2 big people in our barbershop in niggas' home, like we was big to them, you know. So it was just like, you know, when I was with him that same weekend, you know, other than like the Monday, you know, found out he got killed, then, you know, that made me sit down. Like that made me just like, man, I was like, you know, almost honestly made me question. Like I honestly, you know, I think I tested you. Like it was the company. Like I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? When I lost him, because that hurt. Like I was with him the same weekend. We got in the house. Like then that song was finna be up next, and you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't want to do nothing else no more.
Do you ever like? And we all, I know we get to a point where it's like, hey, yo, man, I don't know, because it's like you go in, you try and sit, don't work. Try and sit, don't work. Then you have to deal with the politics. You got to kiss ass. You're in if you're a good-hearted person, you're in the wolves' den with this mentality of the industry. I get it. It is what it is, but it's like, how do you pull yourself out of that to say, nah, I got to keep going?
It's like every single time, honestly, that pulls me out is just like, you know, I get a tip from you like, man, like you came too far, or I actually made a list, like a whole list of accomplishments from the time I've completed stuff, man, from all the way from 2009 till now, and I made like a whole list of all the accomplishments that I've made, man. And when I did that opened up my eyes. It was like, man, I done accomplished so much stuff over the years, man. Shout out Ricky Cricket, because it started with him. Shout out George, the promoter, which will always forever be grateful, and my friend forever, man, because I was with him going around H-Town, and that's how I first met Trey. That's how I was able to network with so many people. That's how I was able to get endorsement. Then because car show, because of him, because I was with him. Like it started with him. That's how I was able to perform my first car show and open up for Swisher House. Like a lot of people don't even know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it started with him. So I'll always forever be grateful for him. And then from now, I was just like, man, like, okay, I did this. Then next thing, you know, go DJs. I was on their charts with Poppit like 3 months straight. Number 7, number 8. And then after that, end up, let me see, after that, I was in Atlanta. And then after that, ended up getting a plaque. I mean, another certificate. Like I started getting certificates and stuff. Like stuff that started like going crazy. So I was just like, man, I'm like, you know, my story's not over yet. Like I have to keep going.
Yeah,
I have to keep going. So stuff like that. Just seeing all that go downhill, you know, it's just like, you know, I haven't completed or did everything I need to do yet.
Hey, but you know what though?
Yeah,
it made you for who you are right now.
Yeah, definitely made me for who I am, man. Like for real, it. I ain't gonna. It's like now, because you know, me being someone now, you know what I'm saying, I can pop my shit now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it was a lot of doubters, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, haters, and it's just like, you know, I'm gonna pop my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I deserve to. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, and it's not like I'm being cocky, just like I deserve to, because I always gave people their flowers. I give everybody their flowers. I always support everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with me popping my shit, so I'm going to pop my shit.
Definitely. Where can the people find you at? Everywhere.
Yeah, man.
MySpace, everything.
Not MySpace. Y'all go follow me on Instagram, the real Killa D 713 _ SoundCloud, I am Killa D 713, YouTube Killa D 713. I will have a website I'm gonna be working on too. I am rebranding my label and name, Chase Money Not Fame. So that's why I'm sorry for the inconvenience. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all ain't really seen the clothing line like that or the label no more. You know, I had to do some rebranding. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we finna be back to it, you know, with the, you know what I'm saying, with the shirts and joggers, everything y'all need, man.
Hey, I'll be here.
Hey.
Be waiting for it.
Hey.
So now it's time, man. If you can, Killa D, if you can, let's go ahead and showcase the joint right here, man.
For y'all that didn't know, y'all didn't see, man.
It's time.
It's time, man. Y'all see that? Know what I'm saying? Y'all see.
300K, man.
300K. My first plaque out of 5. Out of 5.
Wow.
Know what I'm saying? This is hard work. Know what I'm saying? Dedication. No, shout out to the labels though, but no labels.
Yeah, that's him by himself,
Know
man.
what I'm saying? No management, no publicists, nothing, man. All grind, all me. Know what I'm saying? And I do have, like I said, 5 more on the way, and I'm gonna pop my shit.
Man.
Know what I'm saying? I do have one upcoming one for Poppit being or having 500 all-time Shazams in the U.S. So I will be receiving that plaque soon. I got one coming for YouTube.
Okay.
For Poppit having 1.2 million streams on YouTube, so I got that plaque coming too. Those are just 2 more, you know, out of the 5 that's coming, man.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, man.
Yes, sir.
The name is Killa D, man. Make sure you guys go check it out, man. Poppit. It's everywhere. Literally everywhere.
Yes, sir.
I'm like I said, Killa. I'm happy for you, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm happy for you. We got it hung up in the house.
Man, I'm actually keeping it to the side, man, because you know I'm waiting for them other 2 to come on in.
Okay.
So I'm trying to line everything up. You know, once I get into the man cave and line everything up, man. You know, right along, you know, with my automotive stuff too, man. A lot of people don't know. You know, I got chiefs and stuff in automotive too. I got like 8 certificates in there in the automotive field. I got my state inspection license.
Well, you know, it wasn't on cars.
Yeah. So you know, it's like, you know, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? To work a 9 to 5. You know, I always worked a 9 to 5. You know, because it's just like I be needing. You know what I'm saying? I be needing stuff. I be wanting to go places. I be wanting to do stuff.
Yeah,
so you know, you're working on. I'm not saying. I mean, hey, you hustle. You can go, boy, do what you gotta do. But I mean, hey, me. 9 to 5, man. I need that bread.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, man. You gotta at least have 3 or 4 incomes now.
No, for real.
Definitely. Where can the people find you at? One more time, man.
Hey, man, y'all follow me on Instagram, the real Killa D 713 _ SoundCloud. I am Killa D 713. YouTube Killa D 713, man. Y'all keep running them streams up, man, and Poppit, man. Y'all keep taking it to the next level, man. You know, you might have a remix coming soon. I don't know. You hear that though?
Oh, I'll be looking forward for it, man. Make sure you guys check them out, man. Before you go, Killa, man, I want you to look into the camera and you're gonna say your name. And I'm rocking with Chicago 77.3.
Hey, man, it's your boy Killa D, and you rocking with Chicago 77.3 DJ Malone.
Boom. Just like that. Mic drop.
Like that.
Make sure you guys support. Always support the people that I bring up here. You want to know why? They dope as hell.
Yeah, never know we going to blow, man.
Yeah,
never know.
Hey, but this is a true testament. Artist, I really wanted him to come out there with it because, one, I wanted you guys to see the process of, like, really understanding the back end and building with people that really supported you. It's not just me. It's not just one DJ. It was a conglomerate of people. It takes a village to raise a child. And when and I'm not calling you a child by any means, but it takes a village. And you know, Strive. He has Strive within himself to go all about. And when I say this man knows every DJ.
Yeah.
Every DJ knows him. Not just, oh, yeah, I heard of him, this is that. No, they know who he is. So if you're not like that, hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. So with all that being said, we're going to go and end it like that, man. We do appreciate everybody for coming out, Killa. I'm so happy for you, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro, for having me come through.
Man, I can't wait to get the rest of them, man. I can't wait. It's the one and only DJ Malone, Chicago 77.3. We out. Wow.
We lit live. This is WBBC Chicago.